And we're back again with another reaction to the king himself. We have got Elvis Presley on 31st March 1972. So this is a rehearsal. Thank you again for the recommendation, and thank you for the link as well. Initially I was thinking, I put it on and it was like, I don't think this is the right link, but then it did eventually come through. So thank you so much, Elizabeth, for the link and the coffees. Let's go see what we've got here without any further ado. Is it just me, or does this, whoever picked this photo, is classic? Look at that.
I ain't asking much of you. Well, just a bigger hunk of love will do. I'll be a stingy little mama. You about to start my habit there. You can spare a kiss or two, but still I'm plenty laughing on a baby. I ain't asking much of you. Just a bigger hunk of love will do. Will do. Your born beehive, filled with honey to the top. Well, I ain't greedy, baby. All I want is all you got on a baby. I ain't asking much of you. Well, just a bigger hunk of love will do. Pocket, I got a rabbit's foot around my wrist, and I can have everything well, like a charm could bring. I had to give it up for free, kiss and baby. I ain't asking much of you.
What song's this? Which I've not heard this one.
And I can have everything well, like a charm could bring. I had to give it up for free, kiss and baby. I ain't asking much of you. Just a bigger hunk of love will do. Just a bigger hunk of love will do. Just a bigger hunk of love will do. Well, now that we're thoroughly confused, let's do it again. Yeah. Whoa. Let me unplug him. You mentioned it, man. He is off to the races. Okay. Pocket, got a rabbit's foot around my wrist, and I can have everything well, like a charm could bring. I had to give it up for free, kiss and baby. I ain't asking much of you. Just a bigger hunk of love. Just a bigger hunk of love. Just a bigger hunk of love. Will do.
bit where it says about the wishbone in my pocket, that's like an old wife tale, isn't it? Where it's meant like the wishbone in my pocket and then the rabbit, the rabbit teeth, something like that. They're meant to kind of like bring you good luck, something like that. Is that what it is?
Lord of mercy, I feel my temperature rising. Higher, higher, it's burning through to my soul. Yeah. Girl, 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 you're gonna set me on fire. My brain is flaming, I don't know which way to go. Your kisses lift me higher, like the sweet song of a choir. You light my morning sky, burning love. Ooh, I feel my temperature rising. Help me, I'm flaming. Must be 109. Burning, 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 and nothing can cool me. I just might turn to smoke when I feel the fire. Your kisses lift me higher, the sweet song of a choir. Light my morning sky, burning. It's coming closer, flames are now licking my body. Won't you help me? Feel like I'm slipping away. It's hard to breathe, my chest keeps heaving. Lord of mercy. Anyway, like the sweet song of a choir. Light my morning sky, burning love. Sorry. It's one more. Burning love, light my morning love, burning love, burning love. I'm just a hunk of burning love. One more burning love.
I noticed that the ladies are not there. I think, is this where they were still trying to like perfect it before they eventually got to that bit where Elvis, when he was, I'm just a that bit where he said, I'm just a hunger, burning love. And then the girls will be like, burning love. And have you noticed the way he performs? He performs, or rather, the rehearsal adjusts the same energy as he does when he's actually performing as well. I was just thinking that just now, even when he makes mistakes as well.
I'm just a hunger, burning love. One more burning love. Okay, let's do it again. Lord Almighty, feel my temperature rising. Higher, higher, burning through my soul. Girl, 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 you're gonna set me on fire.
something wrong with the audio there. Something wrong with the audio there, because you can hear Elvis singing, but you can hear the like beat sort of thing kind of overshadowing it. Maybe it's the way it's been put together. Oh, wow. I don't think that was the plan. I was thinking that just now, like, these videos are like, what? Over 50 years ago now. And to be able to still capture some of the quality in terms of the sound is really, really good. So it's possible it's age. I picked this up from Elvis in Memphis. That's the channel I picked it up from. So we don't know where he would have got it from and where that person would have got it from. And since that time till now, sort of thing.
So what do we do after that? Punt. Huh?
Lay down.
And that song, that Rolling in the River, that where did that come from? I've got like a female artist in my head. I can't remember if she's the original artist that sang that song.
True. Treat me like a fool. Treat me mean and cruel. Oh, yeah, but love me. Break my faithful heart. Tear all apart. Ever love me. If you ever go, darling, I'll be home. Oh, so lonely. I'll be sad and blue, right over you, dear only. I would beg and steal, just to feel your heart. I want your heart beating close to mine. You keep going, okay? I'll be sad. Sorry. I will beg and steal just to feel your heart beating close to mine. If you ever go, darling, I'll be oh so lonely, begging on my knees. All I ask is please, please love me. Whoa, yeah. Oh, well, blessing my soul, what's wrong with me? I'm itching like a man on a fuzzy tree. My friends say I'm acting wild as a bug. I'm in love. I'm always got yeah. Oh, well, my hands are shaking and my knees are weak. I can't seem to stand on my whole 2 feet. Who do you think of when your house is like I'm in love? Come on, shake up. Yeah. Oh, I please don't ask me what's on my mind. I'm a little shook up, but I feel fine. Oh, I love the girl, and I love the best. You know my heart beats so it scares me to death. But you touch my hand, what a chill I got. The lips so long, the walking on his heart. I'm proud to say that she's my what a good woman love. Come on, shook up, yeah, oh, yeah, come on, shook up.
It's like him and the drummer are in sync there, isn't it? Everybody else trying to like catch up, and it's like Elvis is like focused. Him and the drummer are like just kind of like going. It's like a beautiful moment there.
Now you have a list and I don't. See? I got a list, but it's none of the songs.
List for the songs. He's just got it coming off his head. Oh, okay, that's the list. Who's that?
No.
Sometimes the cameraman kind of gets, I don't know if he gets distracted.
What key do we do Heartbreak Hotel? E or C, the one. That's what key, and he said E or C, the one, you know. So, half the guys will be in one key and one. Yeah. And I'll be asleep. That's how it goes. Okay.
Have the guy to be in one key and he'll be asleep.
Well, next song. Well, since my baby left me, well, I found a new place to dwell. And it's down at the end of the lonely street, Heartbreak Hotel. I'll be so lonely, baby. I'll be lonely. I'll be so lonely. Come on, inspiration. Well, though it's always crowded, you still can find some room for broken-hearted lovers to cry there in the gloom and be so lonely, baby, be so lonely, be so lonely, you could die. Play it. Got a tale to tell, and just take a walk along the street to heartbreak all the way. You'll be so lonely, baby. You'll be lonely. You'll be so lonely, you could die.
Heartbreak Hotel, though. Imagine.
Let me be your loving teddy bear. Pull a chain around my neck and lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. Oh, I don't wanna be a tiger. Tigers play too rough. I don't wanna be a lion. Lions ain't the kind you love is wanna be your teddy bear. Pull a chain around my neck, lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. Oh, you know I can be found sitting home all alone. If you can't come around, at least please telephone. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Well, maybe if I made you mad for something that I might have said, just forget the past. The future looks bright ahead. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Oh, I don't want no other love. Baby, it's just you on their love. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true.
Is that Don't Be Cruel, isn't it? Yeah.
Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Oh, I don't want no other love now. Baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
It's always doing something to kind of like engage you, isn't it? It's always doing something. So when everybody's rehearsing with him, everybody's kind of like focused. Okay, what's next? We need to, not like everybody's kind of like doing their own thing and no, everybody's focused.
Okay. We did. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't never gonna ride and you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't never gonna ride and you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never gonna ride and you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog crying all the time. Well, you ain't never gonna rap it. You ain't no friend of mine. Yeah. There's a lighthouse on a hillside that overlooks life's sea. When my soul is tossed, it sends out a light that I might see. And I thank God for the lighthouse. I owe my life to Him. Jesus is a lighthouse from the rocks of sin. I remember one stormy just in time I saw the light. If it wasn't for the lighthouse, where would this ship be?
We do 2 shows a night for 5 weeks. A lot of times we'll go upstairs and sing until daylight. Gospel songs. We grew up with it from the time I can remember, like 2 years old.
You felt that, didn't it? You felt that. It's from the shiver just now. And it's so humbling to see, isn't it? For such a great singer, he could have easily just gone, oh, I'm not the one doing stuff at the moment. Let me go do my own stuff. But actually give everybody else their shot as well to actually do their stuff and recognize that and appreciate that as well is absolutely incredible. It's not like, oh, it's got to be about me all the time because I'm the main star here. No. We're in it together, people. It's nice.
Weeks. A lot of times we'll go upstairs and sing until daylight. Gospel songs. We grew up with it from the time I can remember, like 2 years old. It more or less puts your mind at ease. It does mine.
Lead me, guide me along the way. Lord, if you lead me, I can stay. Or just open my eyes that I may see. Lead me, oh Lord, won't you lead me? I am tired and I need thy strength and power to guide me over the star. Or just open mine eyes, or just open mine eyes that I may see. Lead me, oh Lord, won't you lead me? Lead me, oh Lord, won't you lead me? Well, you rock my soul down in the woods. Rock down in the woods. That's my baby, and me rock my soul down in the woods. That's my baby, and me rock. Oh yeah. Oh Lordy, Lord. Oh, rock my soul. Why don't you rock my soul? Well, you rock my soul down in the woods. That's my baby, and me rock down in the woods. That's my baby, and me rock my soul down in the woods. That's my baby, and me rock. Rock, oh Lordy, Lord, oh, rock my soul, why don't you rock my soul?
Rock on My Soul, is that not a Christian song? Why does it sound like it? It sound like it.
Rock, oh, Lordy, Lordy, whoa, rock my soul, why don't you rock my soul? Oh, that's all I can do. That's enough. That's enough. Yeah.
Just take a collection and go get some coffee.
Way up in the middle of the air, I just be so mighty numb. Way in the middle of the air, somebody move it, I just be so mighty numb. Way up in the middle of the air, I just be so mighty numb. Way in the middle of the air, well there were 3 gates in the east, there were 3 gates in the west. Let me tell you how 3 gates in the north, 3 gates in the south. It's a total of 12 gates to the city, 4 square wide. Hallelujah, somebody know that our Johnny saw mighty number. Way up in the middle of the air, our Johnny saw mighty number. Way in the middle of the air, Johnny Clare saw me and 12 bright stars in his right hand, while his eyes flashed fire like the burning sun. Old John got scared and he wanted to run. Well, he wanted to run, but his feet didn't go, cause he thought they got some cutting like a two-edged sword. Then he heard a voice, said, John, you take a look and read what you see. You write it in a book. He saw 12 angels in the east, and there were 12 angels in the west. Let me tell you about 12 angels in the north, 12 angels in the south. It's a total of 48 angels to the city, 4 square wide. Hallelujah, somebody with a high Johnny saw a mighty number. Way up in the middle of the air, high Johnny saw a mighty number. Way in the middle of the air.
His voice is well good.
Well, he came to Memphis to sing with a group called the Blackwood Brothers. It was the first time that I'd ever seen him.
That's great. How did you run into him this time? Just in Vegas?
I just realized that they were available. And he'd formed a new quartet called the Stamps. And I listened to some of the records, and they had all this power.
Well, he made the stamp. He brought them together.
He put them together.
One is his nephew, and one is his son-in-law. The other two, where they came from.
But each one of the guys individually are good, as you can see.
I noticed.
They all have good.
See, we come from a different background. We come from the Middle West, or from the West Coast.
You don't hear this too much.
So we don't hear this. So we see a bunch of guys, and it has a whole different kind of level of meaning to us, because it's just not part of our background. But like everybody comes from the same background, or is that's as much to you guys as it is to a kid in California growing up and surfing or Little League baseball.
It's kind of like roots.
We grew up with it, from the time I can remember, like 2 years old. I grew up with this because my folks took me there, and when I got old enough, I started to sing in church. And
That's how you got into singing?
Well, it's one of the ways.
One of the ways.
Yeah. But I liked all type of music. When I was in high school, I had records by Mario Lanza and the Metropolitan Opera. I loved music. In Spanish, I liked the Mexican flavored songs.
But this is so
music. But this thing here, the gospel thing is just. Excuse me. The gospel is really what we grew up with, more than anything else.
It shows in the music too, because there's a kind of, if you go.
And you can tell, isn't it, from the way he was enjoying that, not just him, but obviously as a group, isn't it, that they were in their element right there, just literally having fun, singing beautifully, but all in all, just literally just relaxing with that. That's the vibe I got from it.
The gospel is really what we grew up with, more than anything else.
It shows in the music too, because there's a kind of, if you've seen Baptist choirs, there's a kind of intensity about it. And it's the same kind of intensity, electricity that you have on stage. And there seems to be that
almost every song.
It's a kind of a soul. It comes from way deep inside. It just isn't singing notes. It's singing something that seems to come from very deep inside of you.
And at certain times you push out and pull in. Just a part of you. You don't really think about it.
When I was in France about 3 or 4 years ago, and I was doing a film on Jean-Claude Keely, and I asked him just offhand who was his favorite singer, and he said, Elvis Presley. He's my man.
Oh, really?
He's my man. He said,
well, he's my favorite skier.
And I asked him why.
That's nice.
And he said, but he did this whole thing. He says he has soul. And it's hard for an American to talk to a Frenchman and understand that he understands soul better than you do. But he really does. He says he sings, from in here. And that was his way of describing. He had a very limited English at the time.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Sure, you're going to pick up the music?
No, but this, yeah. Okay. Oh, this is very,
All right, boys, put it away.
this is very basic. When we get through work, what we have to do, we usually wind up doing this.
And you're doing it because you want to do it.
We do it because we want to do it.
In Las Vegas, after he's done 2 shows, everybody's tired. They're up in the suite singing all night till like 6, 7.
We'll do 2 shows a lot of times, and we'll go upstairs and sing until daylight. Gospel songs.
How do you do it? How do you...
Not too often. When you're working every night there.
I mean, what does it do for you? I mean, to get into this, is it like
I think it more or less puts your mind at ease. It does mine. Because you've been really concentrating and everybody's been working out. So these things we know.
It's like old friends.
Right. And it puts your mind at ease.
It takes you down and just
takes you down to a level. Otherwise you'd go out of here and you couldn't sleep for, There's nothing wrong with it, but like if you ended on a real fast up-tempo song or something, we leave the studio and nobody can sleep for hours.
You're right, though, when you leave the stage like a place like Vegas, you're really up. You're really, really flying.
It takes at least 4 or 5 hours to even begin to unwind. And we usually wind up doing this type of stuff.
Where have you found the guys? I mean, we know about J.D., but like the other guys who are in the chorus. It seems like you've known them forever, just watching you around the piano and singing, like you're like real super old friends from a long, long time.
Well, like
If I remember correctly, JD is the one with a very deep bass voice, like this. Better than this, obviously, but really, really good with the bass voice. He's the one, isn't he?
It seems like you've known them forever, just watching you around the piano and singing, like you're like real super old friends from a long, long time.
Well, like I said, I knew JD from back when I was 15. When he first came to Memphis to sing with a group called the Blackwood Brothers. And I was a big gospel music fan, so they would sing all night. And I would stay there all night, And he had formed this new group himself a couple of years ago. And I just heard their records and put them together with the inspirations and everything else that we had.
Put in the gutter in there.
Put in the gutter, man, and dug them out.
And all of that's going on the stage. It's really...
But then when you put it all together,
There seems to be a kind of like a relationship going on stage. It's like everybody is a friend of everybody else on stage. And that's something very rare, because we've seen a lot of groups perform and don't get that kind of feeling.
I think it's because we enjoy it, and we constantly enjoy it, which means that we do 2 shows a night for 5 weeks, but we never let it get old. Every song is like we do it for the first time, and that's one of the secrets, you know.
Well, like it's not a planned thing. You don't do the songs, the same sequence.
Not necessarily.
Yeah,
we can change them around, but even if we do the same songs,
It's not the.
they're new, and the sound is you know, the feeling is there every time.
It's a different feeling this time, right?
It's a good feeling.
It's a good feeling.
We never let it down, because there's a new audience out there. Plus, we enjoy what we're doing.
Well, Elvis communicates with us, really. I mean, you really do from the stage. I've sung with a lot of people, but he has some way of keeping you interested and communicate, you know, between you and him. And,
I'm not going to tell you how.
You aren't going to tell us the secrets? Well, hell, we'll get out.
Things that go on behind my back and things. No. But we will. We'll keep it interesting somehow, you know.
Hope it's more interesting
5
than
weeks,
that.
man.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah.
At the end of the 5 weeks, it was, you know, it went by like that, and it seemed like a day.
Well, see, like, I don't know. For instance, this evening, I know you were running just through everything just for us, for the cameras, what have you. Which would seem like if you did the reverse on us and said, well, guys, just walk around with your cameras like you normally do, and the concert would be a drag to us, because it would be hard for us to get up to that level. But what's hard for us to figure out is that you can turn it on here just like you do on the stage.
Well, you know, what's interesting about music and about all the people here, they find new sounds, you know, and they do things differently themselves. So it's like a new experience every day. The guy on the guitar will find a new lick, or the guy on the piano will find something, or the voices will add something, you know. And I hear all this, and it inspires me. Yeah.
Because like we watch, it's new for us. We're watching things like you and the lead guitarist kind of looking, the looks that go back and forth, and we're lining up shots. And there's like really something going on, some sort of magic. You know, we know already the game that goes on with Charlie Hodges and the kidding, the back and forth, and that's part of it too. So there's a kind of thing going on there. There's something going on there. I notice when your eye goes over to JD when the chorus comes in, you know, each one of them is like a little turn on. You know, it's like a conversation that goes on each one, but there's surprises.
It's like
in
a
it.
feedback.
Yeah, it's a back and forth, and you're
forth.
turning each other on.
Well, that's what I mean. I mean, it never ceases. It goes on.
And that's what we're looking for in the film. That's what the film has to explore totally. It's that whole electricity, you know, that's just kind of circulating back and forth.
I hope you find it.
Hey, it's not. Well, we have to tell you, we looked and it wasn't there. Thanks. So we're wrapping. Let's call it a night.
Got to rest up for the road.
Got a big
jump from here to
Buffalo. Or wherever. This is a tour I usually lose about 2 inches, not in here, but in here. To hang by my hands for about 2 weeks to get it back.
Yes. All one-night stands, too.
Yeah. But that's fun, see. It's excitement. It's,
Got to figure out how to get a pen in each room for these guys to sing after the show.
Oh, let's go home, everybody.
I think so. Enjoyed it, fellas.
Gotta go.
This is the only beginning of I think, a really enjoyable experience.
Thank you. We'll do our best.
I know you will. We'll try and do ours. Now you're supposed to say, "I know you will." See, and then we're all cool.
No,
Okay.
we're even.
Good night.
See you later.
See you later on the tour.
See you cats in Buffalo. I'll see you men in Buffalo. Gonna shuffle all your Buffalo.
That's just brilliant, isn't it? It's just so amazing to actually see Elvis just relax, just casually interact with, I'm assuming those are members of the press there. The thing for me as well is that when he says that they're constantly keeping things, they're able to maintain what they've got by keeping things fresh. I think this thing to add to that as well that I think he was being humble about is that he creates an environment that allows that to fester. So even though you know you're the star, like I said earlier, everybody already know that. You don't need to dominate people by doing that because that's where people get scared and they feel like they don't want to perform so that they don't offend you. And you could see that in the way that they interact with one another. It's so refreshing to see uh, an icon just treat everybody as humans with their own identity, and recognizing that as good as you are, there is always something to learn, and there is always somebody to learn from. And that's why where they were singing the gospel stuff there, and it's like just relaxing, just listening, just listening, because that's how you improve, isn't it? As a person, like, oh, I like the way you did that. Wonder if I could do that, but just with a little tweak. I like the way it's just moved there. I wonder if I could. That's how we enhance ourselves, isn't it? It's my it's just incredible. Wow. I know there's been huge requests for me to do the Elvis movie. Huge requests. My only worries with doing the movie, which is why you haven't seen it, is I've been looking at how I can react to movie without getting in trouble, and I don't know how to do it yet. If I react to it like this, like we do with all the stuff, apparently it's not how you're meant to react to a movie. So if you do that, things are likely to go wrong. And then I don't know. So I'm still searching how I can do that safely so that everybody can see it, and then the channel don't get taken down. Or we don't get copyright infringements and all this sort of stuff. Because what ones I've seen so far is like they watch the movie without you seeing the movie, and I'm like, how does that work then? So you're basically kind of saying what's happening in the movie as it's not showing so everybody else can see it. But then you can't watch the entire thing. You have to stop and cut bits. And I don't know. I'm still trying to get my head around that bit, how it works. If you know how it works, let me know, please. I am learning and I am happy to listen. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And thank you so much for everyone that keeps recommending. Thank you so much for everybody that keeps buying us coffee. Thank you so much for everybody that keeps leaving comments. Thank you so much to everyone that keeps liking the videos that are out as well. This channel would not be where it is without you guys. So huge appreciation for what you guys are doing. And keep leaving those recommendations and I'll react to them as quickly as possible. I always consider going live with some of those reactions, but I've said this before, isn't it, where I did a live stream without checking to see if I can actually pass it on, and then it get blocked. So you got videos that are sitting there that are blocked. I can't revive them. So because something's been picked up on it. So until we can find the ones where we can put it up without blocking, or without it being blocked, then yeah, it looks like I'll be doing it like this for a while. Unless we're just having an interaction where we don't have to put music in the background. All right, people, if you like what we're all about, please like, subscribe, and join our community. And until next time, it has been Kings. Peace. Bye for now.